presents Bla Bla Bla, the live show. C'est bon. With your hosts, Stephanie and Mary.
Hi guys, hope you're doing good. Welcome to this third edition of the Bla Bla Bla, the live show. I'm here with Mary. We're hosting the show today, and Mary will be there for you to answer your questions, guys, because we know you have a lot. You're already a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah, so far. There's a lot of action here so far, so continue just having a blast with us. It's incredible.
And obviously, we've got all the band members with us, reunited once again today. We made it once more for you. That's a challenge every time, but they're here, they're ready.
What a great set! I love your new place.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep.
Classy and but I miss the windows.
Well, that's the only inconvenience, but we thought it would be good for you guys to have just a little change once in a while, because it's so hard actually to make you go out of here.
But that's the thing, you need to understand that having the windows is pretty much the only way, you know, that we're able to understand what period of the year we're at.
To see the outside world.
But I just received a message telling me that we're in April.
Spring, yeah.
It's spring,
But the thing is not that we're in April, it's what year are we in?
But you don't have to worry about time. We're gonna let you know.
Great set, you look great, wonderful. I love your Robert Smith hairdo.
Needing a little change, you know.
You like it?
Thank
Lovely. All right, everybody's on now.
You said you don't have enough makeup to look like Robert, but
Yeah. He's still my brother, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Here,
Robert.
Well, so you guys just finished. Not that I don't want to talk about Robert Smith or anything, but I thought just change the topic a little bit. You guys just finished a very important step of the recording of your album, which are the bass tracks, meaning the bass, gits, and drums.
Yeah.
How's it going with that album? We're hearing about it.
It was an amazing weekend.
So
really
that.
quick.
Yeah.
So we can expect a release very, very soon. Like
It's
maybe
already all
next
over
week
the
or-
internet. It's been leaked already. It's on the YFE leaks.
I thought I was supposed to know everything being here.
Yeah, but you need to channel on Missy Leaks here.
Yeah, exactly.
The good stuff.
I'm the one to spread that.
Exactly.
Okay, a little more seriously. How's it going with that album?
Well, great. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. We're having a blast. We haven't catch any sleep in a while, so we're having fun.
Starting drums at 4 a.m.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Freaking everybody up.
All of that.
Making everybody around you very happy.
Well, everybody's part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think everybody's involved in that marathon. You know, it's just to lay out the foundations of the song. I mean, there's no parts are to be that are less than others, and on the opposite, like to do the drums and the bass and the guitar. It's just like you lay out the foundations, and for them to be solid and to be rooted in what we want, you know. And you have to experience that journey ourselves as people, as a band. So it's an interesting process. So
And,
it's going well.
Talking about the album and the recording process, we have a special message, special surprise for you guys. So we're going to watch that video, but just before that, guys at home, if you have any questions, go ahead, ask them. It's now the time.
The last time we had some kind of surprises was like we had to do some tests because Seth was not the father. I repeat, Seth was not the father.
Okay, but don't worry, it's not going to be.
Yeah,
that
sometimes
kind of
some
surprise.
surprises are not all,
good.
I think it's a good surprise.
It's
One
okay.
day you wake
So-
up, you see around many Seth, man. You'll
Yeah,
be a
exactly.
lucky
What a
guy.
That would be a
That's
nightmare.
scary.
Yeah, everyone
Okay,
agrees
so
with
we're
that.
going to watch that video, guys at home. Send us your questions, because right before that, we're going back on the album topic. So Mary is waiting for you guys to write your questions.
So
and
many.
we're going to ask
And
them.
we're gonna talk about mini Seth while.
So far, I can tell you everybody loves the set. We'll see about the album.
All right.
Oh yeah, the album.
So let's see that.
Well, usually it involves them, mulling over tiny, tiny little things for hours and hours, sometimes days at a time. Usually meaningless, pointless exercises that, quite frankly has been quite tedious for the last 2 months, and sometimes it'll be like 8 or 9 hours on one guitar chord. Sometimes 3 days on a drum sound. Things are a little strange in the camp. There's been parties at 4 in the morning where everyone's made to wake up and dance naked and eat pizzas. The YFE album, it's going to be a wonderful journey of a record, and it's so great to be involved with a band that's so committed to their cause and want to make this wonderful thing for everyone to listen to. And it really is a great journey on the record. It's not just one-dimensional. There's lots and lots of different flavours and colours and sounds and noises and everything. It's what a good record should be, not sort of 3 tracks in and you've got the whole package. It's much more about 12 complete songs and they really have pushed themselves on this record. Okay guys, so good luck in China and in Japan, and make sure that when you come back you are ready, because there's going to be some intense action. When I get back here, you better be ready, otherwise there's going to be trouble.
There will be trouble.
What
kind of trouble, man?
He is trouble.
I was kind of worried in the beginning of that video to really know how it was going after all your, oh yeah, it's easy, only a weekend, and we're laying down the foundations, going very well, we want it to be solid, and watching the first half of the, yeah, but I'm not a pro in music. I listen, but...
Seriously, it's been amazing, and we're very blessed to be able to work with Sean, because, sometimes you can work with different producers, and you don't have that chemistry and that whole vibe, and Sean is just like the genius behind this, just to push our limits and sometimes just to to push the door so somebody just ain't able to come inside, and so then the big boys are able to work.
And it's a challenge too, I mean, we've been working together since so many years, and to allow somebody to touch what is so precious to us and to allow him and to gain our trust, and we've been working for a couple months now together, and it's really I'm surprised and so happy that he fits so well with us and we fit with him. It's a good match.
But honestly, I'm not that surprised, because Sean was really the guy I wanted to work with for a long time.
Well, you went to meet him
in London, and just to have him, with us, it's just such a thrill, and gives us such an amazing opportunity to go even deeper in what we want. And so we've been looking after this new guy for like a couple of years, and the funny thing is, he's talking about us being like all bad boys and stuff. When this guy came here first, he had like a huge fro. He had a lot of hair.
Yeah, it's because of us,
Yeah, and suddenly, because we were working so much, and I don't know what happened, honestly. So I didn't realize that in only a couple of months he got a little bit more
wisdom,
fresh.
The
impact
like, what if he can have on people?
Exactly.
Yeah, now he's on tea and a little bit of honey.
Exactly. He stopped the peanuts.
He's on the YFE's rehab for a few weeks. So.
But you know what's good though? In the video, we can still feel the vibe and the connection he has with you guys. Because even Katie from Canada, she wrote that you can really feel the emotions, and in a few minutes, not even minutes and seconds, that he spoke about you. So.
But we've got the same vision in terms of songs and the soul and everything. So it's not only like a guy coming in and just trying to put together like a few tracks and that's it, you know. Really, we've been able to talk so much about the soul, the vibe, what we want, and what we want to communicate as well. And so, and you do understand when it's time for all the chaos and all those little sounds.
Talking about this, about communicating emotions while recording, we received questions on the email we created for people to ask us questions in advance.
You're getting organized.
Yeah, of course. Well, there were so many questions.
It's
so
dangerous.
hard to catch up on everything we're doing because there were so many people on the chat speaking at the same time.
Yeah.
And we received a question.
It's Alex from Russia.
Oh,
he was asking, how do you manage to keep and transpose the same passion we see live on the album? Good one.
I think it's hard to describe, like, it's even if it's live or it's in studio or it's whatever, it's still us putting the same passion and the same guts in the music. I think this doesn't change. You're gonna approach things differently because now you're in the studio and you don't have only one chance to do it right. You can redo it if it's not the right feel or it's not, but the commitment we have to do something that's really from the heart and really passionate and that you're gonna die doing it. It's the same. It's who we are. You can't change that, I think.
Yeah, and there's things being thrown at everyone, and you know that the same passion is there. You know, I think it would be very meaningless for us just to try to get things right, you know, in studio wise, and just try to get, you know, to do things properly. So
Well, it's just being yourselves.
yeah, well,
Just as a question, but how
but
many?
you know what? Sean got crazy the first day. Sean got crazy when Ben and I were trying to have like untune one chord for like 3 hours, just like to get some kind of an effect.
These are the meaningless things spending
Well,
hours on.
it's
He
still-
was talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's meaningful.
And
things
ask him
now.
It's on the. It will be on the record
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
somewhere.
And you guys will soon be leaving for China to put the spirit on stage once more, but this time for almost a full month. You'll be there from April 28th to May 23rd. How do you get ready for a tour in China? Because that's a country you've never been to. That's a country a lot of bands I've never been to, even the biggest bands, and you guys will play in cities that I've seen no foreign bands before. How do you get ready for that?
Well, Seth is getting ready for a vacation. That's what he told us.
Yeah.
Wow, China! I can wait for the, you know, to get on, you know, by the beach and
The
everything.
resorts and
Exactly,
all
like
included.
pina coladas and
It's gonna
everything.
be amazing. Rocking
getting
the
free
Chinese,
tan.
you know, with-
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
Oh,
if
so
I can,
Steph is taking this pretty seriously.
Yeah,
His
of course.
expectations.
Like
yeah,
always, baby.
exactly. That guy's well organized.
Always a step in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Backward.
I think there's like there's this same preparation for every concert in terms of technique, but that's not really the main focus here. You know, the focus will be really to meet the people and to, like you said, it's not a country that have been really open, so we have the chance to be in contact with great friends there already, and we'll have the chance to meet them at first, but also many other people, and that's the great and interesting part of all that. And yes, there's a lot of rehearsing, we were just talking about the passion on the record and everything, so there's going to be the same heart we want to share with people, the same soul. But first, I think we need to really like be focused on really be true through everything we're doing here, and that's the main preparation now.
And you guys will also headline the biggest festivals in China.
Are we?
Yeah, well, if you didn't know, I'm announcing you.
Thank you.
You are.
That's
You're
it.
headlining the biggest festivals
That's
in
it.
China. 3 of
Sorry.
them. And do you get ready the same way for a festival? Because I know, like for you, Alex, you're really in contact, in touch with the crowd, with the people watching the show. Is it the same for you, like in a small room, like the ones you did at Canadian Music Week and at a festival?
I think that every concert is quite different in any ways. Even if you're playing like clubs or festivals, for me, it's just a matter of being prepared. You know, to fully grasp the moment and to be in contact with the people. You know, you could be, you know, we played on like the biggest festivals so far, and we played in very tiny clubs, and for me there's no, some people are just like, oh man, it's so cool, you know, you're gonna play on some like huge stage and it's just amazing. But I mean, it's not about
the point for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just when you get ready, just like Moose said, when you get ready for every concert, every cities, every places you're going, I mean, that's the most important thing in the whole world, you know. And there's always, believe me, there's always a way to get in the crowd.
That's a surprise.
The dive is
Speaking
just
of,
Go ahead, Ben.
The thing is that when we're playing in small clubs, it's more dangerous for us to receive a mic stand or something in the way. And at bigger like festivals or stuff like that, it's more dangerous for Alex to like jump from the lightning stand and throw himself in the crowd. So there's different kinds of dangers.
But from some videos I saw from those festivals, buddy surfing seems to be pretty popular, so you should be okay this time.
buddy surfing.
Yeah, but depends on where you're jumping though.
Try to avoid a bunch of girls. It's going to be easier for you. We're going to watch a little video of what people can expect from the tour in China. And at home, once again, if you have any questions, anything you want to know about how it's going to happen while the guys will be in China, how they'll do it, where they'll be playing, go ahead, ask them.
We need some tips as well.
Or if you have some tips about China, if you've ever been there, go ahead and share, because it's really unknown for the guys. So let's watch this video, and guys at home, we're waiting for your questions.
Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. We're here in Montreal at the Beaux-Arts Museum to see the wonderful exposition. It's called Legacies of the First Emperor. We wanted to share with you guys the fact that we're going to play in China. So, YFE's way, as you know us.
I'm falling down, I'm on my knees. I'm just a soul who lost his way away.
The tour is called The Rising Youth of the Dragon's Land.
The God is deep, but ain't too late. His salvation to light my way away.
For us, it's quite a real privilege to be with you and to visit you.
Just a dream, it's been fading away. A craving goes that kept running away. Breaks out of sight, I won't give it away. Just give it away, I won't give it away.
Join us, guys, it'll be crazy.
Wow. Are you guys excited?
Very.
It will be crazy.
Join us, guys. It'll be crazy.
And we have, we received a very special question on the chat.
Yeah.
From a very special person that's been there for quite a long time with us now. So
The question is, Alex, is that coffee in your hand? From Sean.
good one.
Sean, you should be in bed at this, you know, just like
In the afternoon, yeah.
Jean-Paul.
Sean.
say.
But people are really excited.
There's a
about
lot
the
of
tour in
reaction
China.
about China. People asking, like there's Charles from the States. He was there last time also, and he's asking what else are you guys be looking towards China? We have another one. Are you excited about China and Japan? Everybody's really excited.
But you know what's very exciting for us? I think it's the fact that we had the opportunity in the past to go and tour like this, but for us it's always a matter of being able to not to play only like major festivals, but to go in the country and to play with the people and
To be with the people.
yeah, exactly. For us, that's very important. I mean, it would be so
Yeah.
you know,
It's hard to say, right?
not meaningless, but
But
you
it
know,
wouldn't
if
be
we weren't
who you
able to
are.
go and talk with the people and go with the
Yeah.
people in
Yeah.
different cities,
Yeah.
you know, what's the point?
Yeah, that's what you said also in the last Q&A. It's been really
That was part of the
job.
deal
Yeah.
that we had at first. I
You
mean,
wanted.
there's no
If
way,
it wasn't
yeah.
of those small
Exactly.
cities going to
go
meet
to
with
China,
the people,
otherwise.
you wouldn't want to go to China. It's all about the people for
Yeah.
you.
Actually, some people, our advisors, they were just like, you didn't want to go like in all the European
that's
festivals
a good one.
because you wanted to focus on the album, and then suddenly you want to go in China. And so when they realize our schedule, you know, we're playing like I think 15 gigs in 21 days, which is pretty crazy. So they were very happy because they said, when you'll come back, then you're gonna have like the you should have listened to me type of lessons. So, yeah. So it still will be like a family vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we received a very special question, a question that I like very much, actually, still on a little in advance after watching your Q&As, Guy, from a Japanese girl who asked us, what does China remind you of? But the thing is, you cannot have more than 2 or 3 words to answer the question. So we want
That's
something
it.
quick,
That's
something challenge. Like, I know it's going
Forget
to be
it.
hard, so you can do it. We believe in you.
Okay. Awaited rendezvous. Is it 3 words?
Yeah, we can count rendezvous as one.
Okay, that was
Wow.
2.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Write down the date.
Nice. So
I'd say-
easy.
So easy. I'd say fascinating.
Colorful.
It's more than 3, I think. It's a burning heart for music.
That's 4, but it's okay. We won't count the
Heart
those
for
little
music.
words.
I'll go with 3, I think. People, mysterious, exciting.
I'm Seth.
No.
Wow.
I'm Seth from Favorite Enemies.
I'm Seth.
Yeah, that.
Hello, I'm Seth.
Well, wherever he is in the world, everything's about Seth. So that would be
Yeah.
a perfect answer. If you
Exactly.
do that, it's going to
I
be
love
okay.
you today.
He's got a
This
meeting with the
morning was
emperor and all that.
I was telling you a comment. It's really funny because there's I don't know where the person is from. Honey Heart, and she's saying, since when did YFE listen to others? As you were saying that you're going on tour and taking a break of studio. So
Yeah, we have that tendency not to listen to
Subverted.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little tendency.
That person who I just want to share a little bit
I won't comment any further.
about not
That's good.
listening to anybody.
Yeah, exactly. So I have just had some souvenirs.
But that person who asked about what does China remind you of?
Yeah.
Her answer was panda.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's true.
I like that pretty much. As simple as it was.
Yeah.
And right after China, you guys are going to Japan to support the Hope Project, a project that you started after what happened on March 11th on the northeast coast of Japan, at the earthquake and tsunami that followed. And a lot of schools have started participating in that project, having their students fill out cards to give to the Japanese people. And also, a lot of people from all over the world have been sending messages in more than 10 languages already to that project. How do you feel about the people's reaction, about how involved they get about this project?
Well, I'm really touched because you know, a lot of people we're talking to, and they come back to us with messages saying, well, I always saw that kind of project like giving money and stuff like that, but now I realize that my words can have that impact, and the messages are just amazing because not only they bring hope to people in Japan, but they realize something really powerful for their life. And as simple as it might seem to be, just to write, you know, a few words from the heart, I mean, it makes the whole difference. And I'm really touched to see how it's received in Japan, and how people are, like, some people are discovering this and that power they have. So
yeah, it's very powerful. I witnessed a young man. He's in his early 20s, and he got into a fight when he was a teenager, and that left him completely paralyzed. And he was with his mother, and I was explaining the Hope Project to him and his mother, and he said to his mother, I want to write something, but he can't with his own hands, so he asked his mother to write for him. And her mother said, yeah, you know what his suffering is all about. And then, but he wasn't like sad, or like he was so spontaneous, and he said, Mom, please write, don't be afraid, the world is with you. And only 2 sentences, and that left me speechless, and I was just very in admiration. Wow. Yeah, and I thought it was so incredible that any situation you're in, your circumstances, you can still bring hope to somebody else.
Definitely.
And that brought me, even for myself, courage, and I thought he was so courageous. So yeah. We witnessed a lot of amazing things through that Hope Project.
Are you okay? Do we need a doctor?
We won't need a doctor. I'm having a little problem with my throat, as you probably can hear. With that
That's
funny
okay.
voice.
It's the emotion.
Yeah, and even Sean, I mean, he discovered the, you know, he was with us in the studio when that happened, and he decided like to no, his wife actually decided to involve.
That's a good thing. She's deciding pretty much everything.
No worries, Sean. But no, that's amazing because schools in the UK.
Poor guy, it's live on the internet.
Not everybody knows. It was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
He came here so fragile.
Please come back.
Yeah, well, his wife involved the whole school.
Yeah, the whole school was
in UK.
board in UK where they're living into that project, and now there's many children who are gonna write and send cards to Japan.
But you know, we're very humble because towards the whole realm of the project, because when we decided to initiate that project, it was clear that it wasn't about the band or about anything else than just being there. And just like Moose said, sometimes when you don't have financial resources, or when you don't know what to do, you don't quite realize the real power you've got. And I think that what I found being very amazing about the whole project was the fact that, you know, wherever you're at, whatever, you know, whatever you're living, or whatever type of people you might be involved with, whatever the scene you're in, you know, it's all about, you know, exposing yourself in the most raw and wonderful way. And so that was quite amazing.
And people are taking this project really, really, really seriously. Received, I don't know how many messages of people telling us, okay, I want to write, I'm going to write, but please give me some more time because I want to make sure what words I want to tell those people. So it was incredible to see that, because this project, as you said, is not about your favorite enemies, because people have made the project their own project.
And that was the whole,
they really
the
took
whole thing about it.
Took it on themselves to wrote and to make a difference with those words, because it's very simple. It's only sending a message of support for those people who have been affected by the tragedy. But
and people are rising up, you know. There's a Japanese brother who wrote, you know, and said, man, life is speaking louder than death, you know what I mean? It's freaking powerful. You cannot add something more than that, you know. And they rising up all together, and they realize that, like Alex said, man, we have freaking power inside. Everyone, you can, not only on stage, everywhere.
Yeah.
You have a freaking power.
And people want to know, is there a limit date for them to send those messages?
Well, actually, there's no actual limit, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna be, as we're going in Japan, so we're gonna bring all those messages we received so far, and all the postal cards. Also, we had the opportunity to distribute already, and so we're gonna be able to, if the transportation lines are reconnected, we'll be able to go directly in the shelters to give all those messages and cards. And after, I mean, there's no time limit on the power of hope. So we're gonna keep that open and rolling, you know, until.
So there's no end. Really,
No,
to the
not
whole
really.
project.
Yeah, I think that being the one saying, okay, it's over, is, you know, it takes a lot of takes a lot of balls.
Yeah.
It's good what you're saying, because Laura was asking if the Hope Project is a long-term project that you're planning, because it's bringing a lot of hope all around the world.
Yeah, and you know what?
Include some more things as well.
You know, it's really about the people. That's the thing. When I said it wasn't about the band at all, really that's it, because many people wrote us and just said, well, you know, what can we do in order to support that, and so it's pretty much the people's project, you know. So it's from, and that's funny, because we were talking about this, and I said, this is the power of ordinary people doing like extraordinary things.
Very well said.
That's it.
And do you plan on, maybe, because now it's really centered about what happened in Japan, but do you have any plans of enlarging this to make it, to help other people and to send like those letters to other places if anything happens somewhere else? Or is this not decided yet?
But we'll see, because, you know, it's nothing, we're not planning things as, you know, like ambition. Let's start like an organization. You know, we're just like, you know, normal people who've been very touched by what happened in Japan, and we're very involved, as everybody knows, with Amnesty International and all those groups. So it's part of who we are as individuals.
And always always reacting to what's going on in the world, the needs that you see around. The band has always been like that too.
Yeah, and you know, I've been pretty involved with what happened in Haiti as well. I've got amazing friends over there. I've been, you know, I had the privilege to work over there a couple of years ago. So it needs to be something that you're touched with, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And because sometimes some people are just, you know, empathy and compassion is not a commodity. You know? It's not something that you're, you know, you're bargaining, or something that you're making business out of it. You know?
Exactly.
And at the same time, while you'll be in Japan from May 23rd to the 30th, you announced us that you would be playing some shows over there, 3 of them, in Osaka, Tokyo, and Kyoto.
Yep.
The last time you played in Japan, Alex, I know you've been there quite a few times.
It's home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's home.
But for us, it's been 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Already.
It's been 3 years, almost day for day.
You know what? 3 years, like having to deal with those guys. Oh, we want to go to Japan. We want this. Why are you going to Japan? And all those things, you know. Oh, that's okay.
Well,
go
it worked, right?
You know, go to Cuba. You're always on vacation. I mean, I'm going back
Okay,
home.
now I do understand the motivations for the shows. I hope there's something more behind it.
There's always something more.
But how did Japanese people react to this announcement? Because they were already very excited that you would be going there and very touched that it was for the Hope Project. But when the announcement of the shows came, how did they react?
I think they were as excited as we are.
Yeah.
You know, which is like being ecstatic or something like that, like all over the top.
Yeah, I think we just all feel like on their side and on our side that we need that connection, you know, like to see each other, but also to live through the music, what we have to live. We don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but we're gonna be together. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, the big family party.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. People are already exchanging on Facebook.
Yeah,
Now
so
their
some,
ticket numbers.
No
That
way.
was incredible. The few first ones where a bunch of people know each other very well. Who's been with the band for quite a long
That's
time.
amazing.
They've been desperately looking for number one,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
but we found it.
Ah, really?
So,
Do we know?
That's
very special woman.
yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
I'm
But
sure.
you know what's funny is we're very blessed because we've got amazing partners as well in Japan, business partners, and you know, for us to be able to in this, especially in this period of time, to be able to not only to go in Japan but to be able to play and perform like that is quite a privilege, honestly, because you know there's a lot of tours that have been canceled or pushed back, and so it's
A lot of people who don't want to go there anymore.
Yeah.
exactly
Or
so,
artists.
so there's a bit of a chaotic period, so
Yeah.
just to have people that are supporting us like that and allowing us also to do like intimate concerts, because this is what we wanted to do, to be able to do like small clubs and not to go with like the big things and the rock stars are in town. It's so far from that. So we just wanted to meet with the people, to have a great time, and we're even like playing home in Kyoto. Yeah. So my brother Kosho invited us to the family temple. So we're very happy. It's going to be an amazing time as well. So it's pretty much that, it's just like Miss Isabel said. There's no big things. There is no like, it's not about playing like in those big festivals or whatever. What we wanted to do is just to be there and just to be able to meet the people. And if we were able to build houses or whatever, we'll be able to help. But trust me, you don't want me to build your
It's
house.
better we play music.
Yeah, music is better.
Yeah, I'm
we
best at throwing
received,
microphones and screaming. than
We received a question
building
And break window.
from,
Builds passion.
also.
So yeah, we received a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to.
No, it's my show.
No, but it's not my show. But
It's the
people at
people's
home
show.
do have
Okay.
questions.
Right.
They're here for
Let's
you
go.
guys.
I know.
And the question is from Kyoko,
Okay.
that you know very
Kyoko.
well.
Yeah.
So she would
She's
ask.
asking, do you have any different feelings to do shows in Japan?
Different feelings.
After 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will talk for myself. I go to Japan as a different person 3 years ago and today. I mean, I'm glad I've evolved and I'm still evolving. But so I'm really excited to go to Japan as I am now and see how I'm gonna live with my family there. I feel like I'll be so thrilled to see everybody again. The people that I met 3 years ago and that are still with us, my brothers, my sisters, and the new people also that I haven't had the chance to meet already. So yes, the feelings are different, I think, and my spirit is different, and I think that's the beauty of living every day as a new season.
It's like if you've been away from home for 3 years, now you're kind of going back, so the feeling is it's really special.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
And we
that's
received
what I.
everybody's
That's the only thing. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much
excited
because
about this
it's
show
gonna be crazy.
in Kyoto.
Yeah.
And we even received a question from Elizabeth from the States, who was asking if you would do a live broadcast of the show at the temple.
Well,
Well,
they have.
I'm very sorry, but
Is that a question or a request?
well, internet doesn't.
Yeah.
There's no internet connection over there, so that won't be
Sadly.
possible. It's not
Exactly.
because we didn't think about it.
Nope.
But I'm sure
That
we'll
won't
have
be
a lot
possible.
of images
Yeah,
to
and,
share.
It's really every one of those concerts, are you have to be there type of moments,
Yeah.
and
But you guys will keep us updated while
Yeah.
you'll be on
Of
tour,
course.
because
Well,
you have special pages
Yeah.
for different ones for the China tour and the Japan tour.
Yep.
Really easy to remember, to know, to look at. yourfavoriteenemies.com/China or /Japan. So if you want to know what's going on tour, if you want to have news, see videos, pictures, this is where you want to. This is where you want to go. This is where you want to be. Because even if the internet connection might be a little hard for us in China, we'll find a way.
There's
to
always
a
a
way. Exactly. When there's a will.
If your favorite enemies are able to tour everywhere in China, trust me, there's a way to. You know, there's a way to post here and there. It would have been amazing to. Can you fix that, Kosho? Can you give like a couple of phone calls and get I just want to have like Wi-Fi thing and then the whole in that little.
But you just bought a satellite last year, so that's
exactly.
Cool.
Satellite, satellite of love.
He's laughing so much. Kosho is the man.
On the spot.
And talking about new songs, well, broadcasting shows actually that you did a lot. Canadian Music Week. Not so long ago, you guys prepared us something very special for the end of that live chat. And here I'm talking about, obviously, the bootleg. A moment of screams and whispers, we're turning fog into daydreams.
We're so fond of very small and short and right to the point.
Actually, that was a question. Alex did a lot of interviews for a Chinese magazine, and that was one of the questions. How come your titles are always so long? And he thought 13 words weren't that much.
It's all about poetry.
But yeah, so you prepared a very special bootleg package for each and every one of the people attending the live chat that will be available right after. And you also prepared a special one for the SFCC members with more videos, more pictures, something a little more special.
A little bit different, I would say.
Different, okay. Different. Something different.
Yeah. That whole thing about the bootleg, it's the thing that is very special.
Yeah, definitely. Because you guys aren't really fond or kind about sharing live videos. Because as you said,
what do you mean we're not sharing?
No,
everything is free. Welcome to the new internet era.
You're just sharing a lot of videos, but for live moments, you're not that fond of sharing that and putting that on the internet because, as you often say, it's a moment that you need to be there, that you need to attend to be able to live. But this time, you decided to share all those videos. Are these videos different from the others? Or how come these videos
I won't
are
say
being
that
shared?
they're any different in terms of, you know, what your favorite enemies concert is about, but I think that what we experienced all together in Toronto with the people, it's been so intense and so incredible and everything has been like when we decided to go and broadcast all over the internet, one of the concert, and everything went so fast, but still, you know, people were just telling us that they witnessed something that was very, you know, amazing, and they wanted to share that with the rest of the family all over the world. And so in many ways, I guess we were wrong. I was wrong to think that, you know, sometimes it's preferable just to live the moment for what the moment is about. So and those concerts were enough of a moment, you know, and to share. And when we just saw like the because the first idea was to offer like one of the song for everyone, and then we realized that it was pretty powerful. And so when you're able to stand your own image watching the screen,
it's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
I can tell you that about the bootleg, there's a lot of reactions so far because there's people that have been missing. When when we did the live version, live broadcast.
Yeah, everything went pretty fast.
Yeah, it was kind of on the
even
moment.
for the team here, we're just like, hey, we're broadcasting.
What?
Thank you, Alex.
Broadcast tonight?
My pleasure.
So you had to be there that's what that's the excitement with YFE. But it's great because Fiona was saying, I just missed it when there was a broadcast and during the Canadian Music Week and other people also. So it comes in just perfectly. It really does.
Yeah, and I think that's something we want to. That's an experience we want to push.
Repeat.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Maybe like in China or in Japan. Just saying, just asking. No,
there's a question.
Just like that.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, exactly.
It's possible. For sure.
If I'm not arrested, we'll do something special.
That could make good footage, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Live from the prison.
Yeah. Well, Johnny Cash did it.
Yeah. Not in China, though.
Yeah.
So these videos will be available very soon. Why did you decide to do a special one for the SFCC members? Because they're having pretty much all of the shows you did at Canadian Music Week.
Yeah, we wanted to do like just a little something different, and honestly I was so impressed because we were supposed to start. I was ready to party for the big, the grand opening of the SFCC, and suddenly people were just sending me messages and said, well, we know that we've got a lot of people from Japan that are members of the SFCCs, and it would be just wrong to party knowing that people are not able to enjoy it as much as we will. And I was honestly very, very touched. I was just like, wow, that's awesome. Can you believe that that's the type of people we've got?
Yeah, that's great.
I've always been very impressed about the whole family, but me, I'm just like a kid, and I'm just like, I want it now. And suddenly you've got people just like, you know what? It wouldn't be the same, and they're right, and it's so true. And so that's why we decided that when we'll come back from Japan, we're going to be able to start that whole thing. And it's funny because Kosho and Kennedy are just like, they've been like mad scientists, like crazy artists crafting everything, and you're just like,
yeah. And we're not allowed to see anything.
No.
We're the only one.
We actually tried to film something, and the guys were just like,
no,
go away.
Yeah, you don't come here.
You're spending too much time with them. You're learning from you.
Exactly.
It's like it's the wrap under the Christmas tree, and like it's ready, it's there, and you just want to unwrap it. But we're like Alex said, we want to have the whole family in that state of mind that we're ready all together.
And that was cool because when we were talking about this, so what should we do, and is it, at one point you have to take a decision, and you don't want to have people being disappointed, or you want everybody to have fun. That's the whole thing about the SFCC. It's all about playing fun, like being kid again,
being together.
Exactly. And it was great, and even just to see Kosho's reaction, being so proud to say, well, wow, everybody's invited, whatever your circumstances. And it was a moment that we were all like, man, we were so proud, of being in this whole family, and it was just so wow. But you know what? I'm very impatient. Yeah.
But
for everyone.
So we can expect that at the beginning of June.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
When you guys will come back.
But it's already started. I mean, like the bootleg and the chats and the.
But you know what I mean. I can wait just to
open the doors
to go a little bit deeper in that crazy thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, so we're always, there's no differences, between. Some people were asking, so is there like any now? Is there any like the normal people and the SFCC's people? And it's so far from the truth, and it's a very pure kiddo type of thing, And anyway, we're already giving away pretty much everything, and so it's just like a little, I never been invited, and I never been very. Can you imagine that? I never been cool enough in school when I was like a kid to be invited in all those parties and groups. So I guess it's some kind of a revenge that I'm taking.
Create your own.
Yeah, exactly. Just like no, seriously, it's just pure fun.
Nice.
Exactly.
Wow.
Anyway, Fiona, she's sharing all the codes already.
Exactly.
I'm sure many people like her a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I'm just like wondering who's gonna spoil the whole thing. So, Echo Show, he's doing a lot of spoiling thing. Yeah, exactly. Look at this guy. He's trouble.
Yeah.
He's my brother.
So this bootleg will be available right after the show.
Yeah.
And for the SFCC members, we're going to hold a digital date in about 15-20 minutes or something like that. So make sure you be there. Make sure you check your emails because you received a message with the password for the digital date channel, and you also received a very special code to download your own bootleg, a code that's unique.
Is the show over?
Almost. We have something left.
It's not even like 2 hours.
It's very different.
2 hours will be only
I can see all the people translating that whole thing, like being yes, yes, okay, now yes.
Cut.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we have something very special because for the bootleg, everything has been filmed during Canadian Music Week. And we have a special video for you guys before you get your bootleg, so you can see a little more what Canadian Music Week was all about. So
There's
let's
so
see
many
that.
surprises.
「この瞬間の一部になって Your Favorite Enemies 初のオフィシャルブートレグを無料でゲットしよう。叫びとささやきの瞬間、その霧を白チュームに変えて経験を定義しよう。 yourfavoriteenemies.com/bootleg。
So this is what people will get.
Wow.
Quite a lot of energy. Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see that.
We're talking about keeping
People
passion.
are, yeah.
What's great, what I just saw is that really the energy comes out of those videos, you know. I'm really
And we can see the reactions on the chat. People cannot wait to download it, and that's why we didn't want to make it 2 hours this time. It's just for people because they're really excited. I know you would like to stay a little more.
I thought it was for Seth.
Yeah.
Seth was sleeping? Well, it's okay. You're gonna have your nap
still
after.
there.
Don't worry.
Except for
Maybe he's keeping his energy for after.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
why.
you, Robert.
Roberta.
You know what? Seth is
That's very mean.
Seth is defining his own experience.
Or from the inside.
Living your coma, like with your eyes wide open.
That's cool.
People are really looking forward to it. I don't want to go deeper in the other topic, but to go back to the bootleg, people are really, really looking forward to downloading it, to be able to grasp their hand, because a lot of people were there, but like Mary said, a lot of people couldn't attend even the live broadcast, so now they're going to be able to have a little bit of it.
And in a very, very pure and raw form. That's the thing that I'm
But yeah,
most
what's a bootleg? We could see some of the videos, but what's the definition of a bootleg?
I know that Alex has a story of how everything has
the
all
word
started.
came
It's
out.
like an history book of everything.
Go ahead,
So what's a bootleg?
But for my definition, my personal definition of what a bootleg should be, is something very, very raw, pure, like no edits, really like no mixing stuff, really. So what it was when you were there, like on the stage, in the crowd, you know, you'll be live with us. So
that's a good way to present it. Express it. It's loud. It's
pure.
You're
live with us.
Yeah,
it's real.
But so people will really be able to feel.
As we were able to see in this little video, is how the crowd and the band are just being one.
Yeah,
you know, there's no such thing as, you know, the band like trying to be rock stars and just like woo, you know, trying to figure it out, you know, a way to look cool. It's really about that pure moment, that exchange with the people.
There's been that exchange. People were literally
they were driving
musical
the
directors of the show.
True.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So this is just a little glimpse of, I guess, what we can expect, you know, when you're attending your Favorite Enemies concert.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I guess this makes the show.
This is the end.
Yeah, this is the end.
Already.
Yeah, but before the end, we have a surprise for you. Another one.
It's full of surprise.
A different one. Yeah, well, this is all about living the moment. So let's go with surprises. And we saw a lot about Canadian Music Week, about how you guys got ready. We had Q&As, we had the sounds and noises. We saw some videos, a lot of videos that were being spread even before the bootleg arrived on Facebook and pretty much everywhere else. But we wanted to let people know how Canadian Music Week really was. So someone very special prepared a project.
I'm scared now.
I'm kind of scared.
So,
I like your expression.
Let's have a look at that right now.
Okay.
I look so cool.
Wow, man, that's freaking amazing.
That's crazy.
Look at Big Bird.
Seth is still sleeping in the bed. Chocolate! Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's hard. His guitar rack, look at the band. I look confused. Thanks behind the couch.
Thank you.
Hey man, that's amazing.
Thanks for that moment.
Hey, wow.
Incredible.
It's so close to the reality of what we have to live every single day.
It's only the fridge color.
Thank you, Joseph. Yeah.
Man,
I loved your reactions of people in the video.
awesome. Joseph is amazing. What an artist.
Wow.
I mean,
Joseph.
we're so blessed.
Love
We're
you,
having
bro.
so
You're crazy,
wow.
man.
Yeah.
There's so many talented people in this family. It's just like overwhelming. Wow. You know that we were in Toronto.
Hey man, Joseph, I'm gonna hire you, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vancouver,
And I think we'll build a huge space gorilla, you know, next stage, you know, in China. We'll have to, not with the van, however, with the big plane. So it's gonna be amazing, man.
Nice.
Or maybe not. But
Tokyo is not in China, right?
No,
so that's it.
Wow.
Wow, man.
It's
What
the end of
a, what a great liner to
Yeah.
Thank
to
you.
end
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Good final.
Wow.
So, guys at home, make sure you visit in about 5 minutes from now yourfavoriteenemies.com/bootleg to get your copy of its special bootleg you guys have prepared for you.
Can we have that video
Yeah.
somewhere? The animation thing?
I want it.
Yeah, we can upload it. But
Sorry.
But,
I thought
I mean-
everything was like organized.
yeah, but if people want it in bootleg, it's gonna take a few more hours.
Not in the bootleg.
Okay.
But just, you know, I'm sure pretty
A little extra.
Definitely. we
people
can put
want.
that-
I want to
yeah.
see that again.
Soon. Yeah. Soon.
We'll make
Yeah.
good use
It's
of the
really-
video and make sure a lot of people are able to see it.
Cool.
Stay tuned.
So yeah, just go and download your bootleg.
Yeah, and for SFCC members,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
make sure you stay with us for the digital date. Check your emails once more to make sure you're with us. We're going to talk about the messenger during that special digital date, as Alex announced us. Just like that, on Facebook.
Out
that
of
they would play the
nowhere.
song. Yeah, totally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That they would play the song in Japan. So we're going to talk
Or are you talking
it.
about the song from Final Fantasy thing?
This one.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to talk about that and answer all your other questions as well. So it's going to be in about 15 minutes from now. So it's a rendezvous.
Yeah.
Alex will have time to grab another coffee.
Another coffee.
So thank you very much, guys, for
Thank
being
you.
with
And
us.
Seth a little nap?
Yeah, Seth will be able to
free
sleep.
nap.
Oh, he's been sleeping quite much.
Yeah.
So he
All
should be
morning.
okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
An hour. We've been so reasonable.
Yeah. You did very, very good.
Yeah.
YFE-TV channel presents Bla Bla Bla, the live show. C'est bon. With your hosts, Stephanie and Mary.